フルカウンター。
Alright, so when I say the word 7 Day Sins, there's a very good chance one character comes to mind, and that's Escanor. He's by far one of the most popular characters in this series, if not the most popular character, kind of ascending the 7 Day Sins universe and going on to being one of the most popular characters in, I would say, anime in general, right? Quite an important, iconic character. So why is it that Escanor, the most popular character in this series, only has 3 characters in the entire game? Not to mention his other form. I mean, people don't really care too much about him, but Skinny Escanor is quite important character. And to be fair, it took a while for him to do something in the actual series that we've not even reached yet. But at one point, we will get that little guy. It's going to be a joyous day when I get him in game. It'll be sick to see him. Alright, so on screen now is the beta build from October, literally last year. So this is very, very old now. But if you don't know what the beta app is, it's basically the app that the developers use to make the game, meaning characters that get added to this list aren't going to come out for a very long time. And to be fair, boys, all the characters on this list are starting to come true. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And obviously, that kind of goes without saying, characters that are not on this list still can come out. It's just, you know, I think that was updated a while ago, right? And a lot of them are starting to come out. So we saw Elaine release this year. We saw, obviously, Matrona for Halloween last year. We saw Big and Small Diane come out with, obviously, Festival Diane and also the new Summer Diane as well. And all the goddesses, Festival Light Elizabeth as well. Sario Tamio, so it was Arburst and Solar Seed, I think is typing nice name as well. And now we just saw on the list as well, the Blue Meliodas come out. We saw obviously Esteros, the Festival one come out. Zelda's on the list as well, and Zelda's going to come out literally in a few days time on JP. So, and it's not guaranteed, but a lot of stuff on this list are starting to come true here. And obviously on the list, boys, there's someone hidden at the top, but Escanor is there. So I went back and looked. So like I said, boys, this was leaked a very, very long time ago, last year. This was the plans for last year, July to October, and as you can see by the premises at the top left, right, or top right, it says it probably will likely won't happen anymore. But the timing, very, very suspicious. So Esterosa, the Holy War version, was planned to release July 28th, and the Holy War Esterosa. And well, boys, if we go towards, I'll just go towards Nagato. Esterosa this year did come out on July 28th, and by the way, I'm not subscribed because it's not my main account basically, but very, very suspicious. Now, I'm not saying this whole list is going to come true, but I think it's kind of a good indication that if they had planned Halloween Escanor to be a Halloween unit, it's possible he might come out this month, or I guess this Halloween. But looking back at the list, Margaret was obviously planned to be a 600 diamond banner, limited unit by the way, which is weird. But obviously she came out as a festival character. And to be fair, that time when Margaret came out with obviously Cusack, very, very weird timing issue. The fact we got back-to-back festivals 2 weeks apart, which was very, very strange. But with the release of Margaret, was supposed to come out Margaret, was a final boss Matrona and Gerard, which obviously didn't happen and probably won't happen. But we have known from, I guess, confirmation from the actual devs that we are getting a final boss Sario soon. So it's very possible that final boss got replaced with Sario. So it's possible, I'm just saying, we might get Sario to come out with Zelda's in what's it, a few days time. And I guess going down, apparently a collab is supposed to come out. Obviously, that happened earlier, so we might not get a collab this time around, but I do suspect a collab could come out at one point. And October 6th, we have a step up here, and also a Halloween Escanor. So I'll go for the step up first. I think the only 2 characters that have been leaked have been, I think, for the catastrophes, are Shin and I think Camilla. Shin already has a actual Halloween unit, so we're not going to get another one. So I think it's possible we actually probably get a step up for Camilla. Camilla has been leaked on the beta for a while now, so she could possibly come to, especially with the list that we saw a few minutes ago now, with all of them starting to come true. So Camilla might be a Halloween unit. It makes sense. She's kind of a beast, so if someone's gonna be a Halloween unit for the catastrophes, it would be her. And an Escanor being October 13th, so that this limited Halloween unit. Now I want to go over, will he actually be a Halloween unit? So this one I'm kind of indecisive about, because, well, if you don't know, whenever we get Halloween units, the way we get characters in the game, they either one story characters where their base outfit is based on story mode cutscenes or story content basically. So a good way to show it is this Diane right here. So obviously just the blue one that came out in the coin shop, for example, and her base outfit was this one, her actual armor in this series. But then we got a red version that came with an actual wedding outfit that wasn't based on the actual story cutscenes or anything. It revolved around the actual content in 7 Days Sins, and instead they gave her an outfit based off, you know, the seasonal event. So I think with Escanor, is that to make the actual SSR equipment when you actually do pull the character. So for example, when we got SRSR, he came with this outfit that obviously he does not really wear in the actual series, but you can imagine when we actually do pull the new blue Escanor, he'll come out with the actual outfit he wore against obviously assault mode Meliodas, and then when you evolve him to UR, he then wears the purple outfit. I think that'll be the best way to do it, or it's possible we get one of them outfits, or hell, we might even get any outfit. It might actually be Halloween Escanor, to where we probably have to get a new name Escanor to get the other outfits, but I don't know what they're doing, man, because like I did say, it's very, very strange we haven't got any of these Escanors yet in game, and like I did say, normally we get a story outfit in game, they're either, especially if they're an important character, they're always for a new unit. They're never really cosmetics. The only time I believe they've ever done story outfits for cosmetics, I think, is for Deldry. This was the only other outfit that Deldry wore in the entire series, meaning if she was going to get a new unit, she would either be a seasonal character, which to be fair, they can do for Valentine's Day. Please, Netmarble, do that for next year. Or either they do one based on the story chapter, and it was going to be this outfit. However, they cocked it, kinda, and they gave us, instead of a character, they gave for a cosmetic, which, to be fair, I don't mind too much, but, you know, we need more cosmetics. But in going over to the one Escanor, we did see recently, a few months ago now, that he did do a fight with almost Nebizol, where he does do a couple new moves. But to be fair, there's still quite a few moves that he could use from the actual fight with obviously a somewhat Meliodas. But obviously the most iconic one is the finger poke, Holy Spear Escanor, that he has yet to do in the actual the one, for example. But then, if they really say new the one, would it be a 600 diamond banner or 900? Would it be a festival character? So far, the only Duke festival that we've seen in game has been Ragnarok Meliodas that does have the same ultimate as obviously Lost Fane, and this was a 600 diamond banner. It's possible you could argue at that point that we could get obviously Ragnarok the one, which would be weird, but even then he wouldn't be wearing the purple outfit. Like I did say, boys, with the purple outfit, if we are going to get Escanor, that would be his base UR outfit that has to be from the story cutscenes. If we do get a Ragnarok the one, he wouldn't be wearing the outfit. I mean, even right now he's wearing some winter outfit that if we were to get the one from base of Ragnarok, he will be wearing a winter outfit rather than wearing the purple outfit. So like I did say, man, I am very, very confused what to do with Escanor, because at this point they could probably do another blue Escanor or red, or even red or green as well. They could do a lot more moves for him, because to be fair, it's like, what, he does more than 2 moves. He probably does more than 6 moves that he could easily do. And even considering these two right here, you could argue we could get another 2 more characters based off the actual character outfits that they wear in this series. And obviously, not to mention, we still need to get Skinny Escanor, which people would say he should be SR. Don't, please, because at that point, using an Escanor over someone like the one Escanor, for example, it's going to be quite hard. So I hope if we do actually get Skinny Escanor, especially the one from the later chapters, where he actually is wielding a shield, that probably one of my favorite Escanors when he's got no sunshine. And even then, you could argue, what about Escanor with a Grace? Because at that point, well, now in the story mode, we know he's got Mayo's Sunshine Grace. So would Escanor, the new named one, if we actually get one, would it be with a Grace? I don't know, man. There's so much potential you can do with Escanor, but they're kind of fumbling, because it looks like at this point, we're getting an Escanor once a year. I mean, you saw already, we got Escanor, what, 2 Escanors in year 1? We got the one for arguably the 1-year anniversary, or if not, the 2-year anniversary for JP. And then now we're kind of going into the 3rd year on JP, and even now, it's been a year and a half since we've gotten the one Escanor, or even an Escanor on Global. So, yeah, boys, that is all for today. Once again, just I kind of want to talk about Escanor, because it's kind of been bothering me a little bit, especially now, the fact that in-game, if you go towards your actual outfits, I just noticed this in the recent update, he's wearing the purple outfit that I want Escanor to wear in-game in PvP, and also the Escanor that he wears, or also the outfit he does wear against assault mode Meliodas. So to wrap it up, boys, like I did say, if we are going to be getting a new name Escanor, if he is a new name one, then I think that mostly happen after we do get Mayo. I've been saying that we're probably going to get Mayo for New Year's, and well, if he does come out with Grace, then at that point I think it's okay to give obviously Escanor Grace, because it's going to be a bit weird in game to get Escanor with Mayo's Grace, where if you go over to Escanor's icon, for example, you know, Ludo Margaret has the Ludo icon, so you can imagine if we are going to get Grace for Escanor, it would be Mayo's face there, and that'd be a bit weird to get that in game before we do get obviously Mayo's Grace in game. So like I did say, maybe when we do get Mayo, then we could get an Escanor with the Grace effect, and if they even decide to do that in general, because he's not really goddess, but he has the Grace, so it's confusing. But he loses it, I don't know what they're doing, man. It's we'll have to wait and see, because technically speaking, I think I've got a few comments now about it, that almost Nebuchadnezzar does lose the commandment, because he gave it to towards Meliodas. So if he comes out without a grace, or sorry, without an actual commandment, then that kind of confirms that, well, we could see Sunshine Escanor with a grace, because if he's losing it, then we could get one then. So I'm not too sure. But boys, like I say today, a bit of a waffling today, but I want to talk about Escanor because it can kind of bother me lately with the fact that we haven't gotten one in literally almost 2 years now. It's kind of insane considering he's the most popular character. So boys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about Escanor and what you think could be coming, what character could be getting, and if this not leak but schedule could be somewhat true, that we could be getting Escanor later this year, because that 20th of July for Holy Westerosa last year, very, very suspicious. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.